The Costa Concordia sits like a beached whale off the coast of Italy. 6 people are dead. 16 remain unaccounted for.
Today, a Virginia Beach couple returned home. Karen Kennedy and Rick Langland said nothing at the airport except they were happy to be home. Kennedy was set to do an interview tonight on Rock Center with Brian Williams, but had to cancel because of the anxiety from the tragedy at sea. Here's 10 on your side's Andy Fox.
Nicole, the beaching of the cruise liner Costa Concordia right here. Take a look at that. I mean, that is amazing. Has travel agents bracing for a possible drop-off in cruise ship reservations. This is the big season for taking cruises, and this tragedy at sea certainly doesn't help.
It's such a bizarre tragedy.
27-year travel agent veteran Elizabeth Simmons has never seen anything like this before. Never until now.
Ferry boats capsize in third world countries and things like that, but you don't see accidents of this magnitude on cruise ships. Not anymore.
Until now. And Simmons says it's a vivid reminder to carry insurance, especially if you bought your trip online.
Who'd they call? That little gnome from the internet? What did they do? You know, you got to have somebody to know to call about going to the embassy and getting your insurance lined up.
Simmons says those with insurance are usually the first taken care of, and they have an advocate on the other end of the phone a world away.
No passport, no money, no credit cards, no ID of any kind. The folks who have travel insurance will be taken care of.
Insurance on this trip costs between 5 and 7% of the cost of the cruise line tickets. And you get the insurance because you're betting something bad's going to happen.
I had honeymooners a month ago who walked out of their hotel room in Italy, went on a hike, and while they were gone, there was a landslide and their hotel went down the side of a mountain. They lost all their stuff, including their passports.
Here's how this works. This happens, and then you call the travel agent or the insurance provider if you bought the ticket online, and they take care of the rest, or they're supposed to. Simmons is shocked the ship's captain, who is now under arrest for manslaughter, left the ship.
The captain leaving, I mean, that's just, the captain always stays with the ship. I mean, that's just what you do.
She is dismayed the lack of organization on the part of the ship's crew to take care of passengers.
Nobody was taking any names or seeing, I mean, there could be still people listed as missing that are fine.
And you know what this will cost Carnival? Up to $95 million, with company insurance covering only $30 million of that. Oh, what a mess. What a real mess. The Costa Concordia is now an environmental crisis. Winds have picked up, and the battering of the ship will likely dump fuel off the waters of Tuscany. The environmental minister estimates 500,000 gallons of fuel could begin leaking. Now, our markets were closed today because of the Martin Luther King holiday, but in London, Carnival PLC shares fell off 20%. Tomorrow morning, when the markets open here on the New York Stock Exchange, it's going to get hammered. Stay tuned.
And cleanup. Millions, maybe billions of dollars for that.
And you know, they only have insurance for, what did I say, $30 million? Yeah. It's going to cost up to $95 million. You know who's going to pick that up? Shareholders of Carnival.
Well, we still want to hear from the local couple. I hope they'll talk to us eventually.
Hey, they were supposed to do an interview with Brian Williams tonight, but she is so distraught
I
over
bet.
what happened. She actually said, I cannot do this, and she left New York and came home.
You can't blame her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks,
Hope they're feeling
Andy.
better.